The governor of Ohio just okayed high school football in the state less than 2 weeks ago. These are the guidelines to follow. Stadium capacity at sporting events limited to 15%. You have to socially distance, you have to wear masks, no use of locker rooms, no sharing of water bottles. This game was supposed to be a showcase for the #1 player in the ESPN 300, Jack Sawyer. But when the Big Ten announced they would play football in the spring, Sawyer announced he would forego his senior year of high school football. And Ishraf with Tom Luganbill. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the best player in the country.
Yeah, I wish the country got to see him the way we've been able to see him, and I've been able to see him over the last couple of years. And what an agonizing decision for this young man to have to make during these unprecedented times. You see headlines, the ESPN 300 class of the class of 2021. You'll see right there, 7 of the top 10 are defensive front 7 players. This is a kid that loves the game. So it has got to be killing him today to have made this decision and watching his teammates. But wow, what a difference maker. And we'll show you some clips later, do a little player comparison to give you a sense of the type of player Jack Sawyer is.
And we hope to hear from Jack Sawyer during the broadcast as well. Meanwhile, Pickerington Central, Luke's loaded with talent.
Well, they are, and I think you got to understand, you know, there's roughly 2,800 players that will sign an FBS letter of intent in one given class. Look at all of these players committed to FBS programs on one high school team.
Saron Smith and Lorenzo Styles Jr., the Notre Dame-bound senior, back deep. And a nice return there for... They'll keep it on the ground again. Ball pops out, and Pickerington North has it.
This might be my man Elijah Hawk, who I talked about, number 18. He's going to come through from the backside, and it is. He does a great job of not only wrapping up, but getting his hand in there to strip this ball. Really well done. Elijah Hawk was a transfer last year to Pickerington North. Tweener, group of 5, power 5 guy. And that's why that conference is so competitively balanced, because so many of those kids are so similar in talent level.
On third down, Knight to throw, and he airmails Lawrence, who was the second leading receiver last year. Fourth down. Wallace finds Lorenzo Styles Jr., ESPN 300 prospect, a 4-star recruit committed to Brian Kelly and to Notre Dame. Screen pass, here's Styles Jr. Out of bounds across the 45-yard line. Think about how Notre Dame could use him on those jet sweeps.
Oh, yeah.
Low snap. Busted play. Wallace subdued in the backfield. Central needs the 43 of Pickerington North. Could be a free play. Wallace finds Styles, first down and more. Inside the 30, down to the 25.
Well, one thing that stands out right there are Styles in his quick hand.
2 tight end set, both stacked to the left in that H-back position. Little counter, Mosley. Got a nice bump from his offensive line, close to a first down.
2 setbacks, but then they go opposite. They go into the field side, so they get everybody overloaded defensively and go backside and then turn around and hand it right off to Mosley once again.
Mosley marches in for 6.
And once again, they got Pickerington North on their heels a little bit, and you start seeing a little tempo. They're running the football effectively for the Big Ten.
Short kick fielded at the 15-yard line. And Pickerington North will start at the 32.
That they can make the right call based on who has the football.
Ball on the ground again. And Pickerington Central comes up with it. C.J. Doggett.
All 280 pounds of him. Now, he's the son of a former professional football player. His dad was a defensive back, so I don't know where the size came from. But what a nice job of coming in there, and it looks like Pickerington North has this recovered. He just takes it away.
Mosley can't get out of the backfield. It sets up 3rd and long.
Year to fulfill their recruitment.
He's got a number of MAC offers, but says his dream school is Michigan State. Wallace, design quarterback run, has an opening and scores.
He makes this unblocked defender miss in the hole right there. When that move happened, that's the difference between a 4-yard gain and a touchdown because of the quarterback's athleticism.
Knight throws it. He's got Lawrence, sheds a tackler, and stiff arms his way all the way past midfield for a 1st down.
Right here, and you're almost left without a choice because the momentum has just clearly swung over to Central's side.
From the 43. Off the hands of Lawrence, turnover on downs.
Should have been caught a niche, but again, not a very accurate throw, and it wasn't a difficult throw either. So Jared Knight's really got to settle down here. That's unfortunate because if they convert that, now all of a sudden you get some confidence going with the drive.
Mosley corralled. Don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage.
We're seeing Elijah Hawk once again continuing to emerge, continuing to be a disruptive force along that defensive front.
You can hear a lot more than you used to.
Yes, you can.
And a 1st down run again for Garner Wallace.
Displayed different physical traits, hand-eye coordination, different coachings, all those sorts of things.
Little pop pass to Gavin Edwards, who's out of bounds near the 20-yard line. Central on the move again.
Runs into the kicking net.
Edwards able to bounce back up. Little option football on Wallace again. And in the grand scheme of things, yes, it is just a small piece of this larger puzzle as Mosley bulldozes in for 6 more. But put yourself back, Ludes. 18 years old, 17 years old, getting ready for your senior year of high school, your senior year of high school football. Well, we do have him on the phone.
Yes, we do.
Jack Sawyer, the #1 player in the ESPN 300, joins us now. I know you would have loved to suit up for Pickerington North under normal circumstances, but you've decided to forego your senior year so you can play in the spring for Ohio State. Jack, can you just walk us through what that decision process was like for you?
Yeah, it was one of the toughest decisions I've ever had to make in my life. Anyone who knows me knows, I'm a big competitor, and I'd love to be out there on the field right now with my brothers, doing one last go around, with my senior year. But, I think it's the best decision for me in my future. But, it was just one of the toughest decisions I've ever had to make.
What have they relayed to you as being the expectation level for you participating sooner rather than later once you arrive in Columbus?
I kind of just take a lot out of myself as well. Whatever I earn, is how much I'm going to play and whatnot right away. So I'm just trying to get myself as ready as possible. So when I walk in, they look at me as I can be plugged in right away. So it's really what I'm working towards right now. I'm just trying to work my ass off as hard as possible so I can get in there and make an impact immediately.
You're one of 5 players headed to Ohio State that have decided to forego their senior year of football. Where you decide here that, hey, I'm not going to play my senior year of high school football, and then there really isn't the type of spring football that you expected. Have you thought that scenario through in your head? What if there really isn't spring football?
That's definitely been through my head a few times, but I think that if that was to still happen, with them not playing spring football, I think they definitely let the teams practice and get valuable coaching time. When usually when the early enrollees enroll, it's just a lot. The first 3 months is just all with the strength coach and getting stronger and conditioning and stuff like that. But if there isn't spring football, I think the NCAA will come out and let us practice and stuff at least. So.
And he didn't come by this decision lightly, and it certainly in no way, shape, or form has been an easy decision. But it was a decision that needed to be made nonetheless.
Well, he's going to like that because his team, and most notably his defense, just got Pickerington North on the board with a safety.
But that punt takes you down to the 1-yard line, and then the defense makes the play. This momentum your defense just gave you, and somehow get yourself in scoring position on offense.
Now they're going to have really strong field position. Close to midfield. With
that shoulder turn comes flat down the line of scrimmage. You know that that player can't recover, and that's when you've got to pull.
Intercepted by Alex Stiles. Knight threw up a wounded duck, and Alex Stiles, the younger brother of ESPN 300 recruit Lorenzo Stiles, comes up with the pick. We talked to the coaches about the sophomore Alex, who already has an offer from Indiana. They raved about how good this kid can be.
He's a dude, and he just made a great play and a much-needed play for this defense.
Empty look. Quarterback run could still be in play. Wallace heaves one downfield, incomplete. These days, for my money, he is the best long-form writer in the business. That punt nearly blocked. It's picked up by Lorenzo Stiles. That may be more dangerous. Stiles turns the corner, flag down. Stiff arm inside the 5. Ball is out again. And I think Pickerington North may have covered it up.
Oh, they did.
They're going to have to sort through the wreckage.
Now, we need to keep a close eye on number 76. Look at the pursuit by 76.
Doesn't give up.
Doesn't give up. You're always around the football. Now you're the guy that recovers it. Going into the locker room.
Final play of the half. On the ground. And Lawrence gobbled up behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there's no question. It's all about the offense for Pickerington North. Can they not only get first downs, but sustain a drive that results in points?
A nice return out to the 34-yard line.
And so that's something that's got to get cleaned up here in the third quarter.
After a 3-yard run by DeJuan Green, and nothing going for Green that time. Dakari Frazier.
Knight.
Passing down now. Here's some pressure. Knight in trouble. Hit as he throws it, and it's incomplete. Tyler Gillison applying the pressure. And he has decided to forego his senior season to play in the spring for Ohio State. Lorenzo Stiles Jr. picking up the first down and then some. He is so dynamic. They use him in so many different ways. On third down, Wallace will keep it. Springs to the outside and a first down into plus territory. Something to the outside here on third and 7.
You're right.
No, they go over the middle. And they've got Kobe Gorman, the sophomore, who's got an offer from Indiana after just 1 year of high school football. You brought up the point early, though. It's a lot of eye candy, but they...
Very few plays.
Very few plays.
Yep.
Screen pass to Stiles. Stiff arm, 30, out of bounds, and he appears to have the first.
Let's see if this thing... Oh, they're going to go ahead and attempt the field goal here.
Mitchell Vollmer.
Get the kicker some work.
A 32-yarder. And that kick is no good. Should have listened to Luke's. And North looking to convert on third down for the first time today. That was unfortunate. Lawrence bumped into his own guy, falls for a loss, fourth down.
And these are the unfortunate things that can happen when this isn't your base offense. When you're trying to chase some things up. He wanted to take the ball. I think he forgot he was supposed to do the jet sweep.
Kick is blocked. And Central picks it up. It's Alex Stiles in the end zone for a touchdown.
An unblocked defender in the sophomore Styles, who's 6'4". Look at his arm length. There's no way this ball wasn't going to get blocked. Look at where he came from. The right side over there crosses the face of two potential blockers.
A former quarterback, you cannot be late to the sideline.
Cannot be late to the sideline. You can't be late over the middle.
Knight rolling out under pressure and lit up back at the 15-yard line. That looked like Lorenzo Styles off the corner.
Let's see here. Actually, number 9, Reese Branisfort. And he's just unblocked and does a nice job on the form tackle. Splits the B gap right there between the guard and the tackle.
College football may want to think about maybe shortening games or doing some stuff with the clock to maybe take a little bit of the wear and tear off, condense things.
And play as many games as you can.
Strong run by Nick Mosley, and he is now a few yards away from touchdown number 3. He's got an offer from Cincinnati.
Yep. Just a junior.
Mosley, his 3rd touchdown of the game.
To get to 85 after the first year. Well, what they then told them, we're going to have a botched snap here. Looks like recovered by Pickerington North on defense. One of the few bright spots that they have had. Into all levels of college football.
Sadler is sacked. So now let's address the landscape where you have that player who has the extra year. His school doesn't want him there.
Yes.
So he goes into the transfer portal looking to play another season. And
Shades of lavender.
all right, you've been waiting for this moment. We get a big run here. Now doing some damage on the ground. Pickerington Central, that's Isaiah Henderson.
Close to 9 months.
After a turnover on downs, Pickerington North ball. The early signing period now. Pickerington Central awfully impressive today. Garner Wallace, Nick Mosley, and Lorenzo Styles leading the offense. It was the sophomore Alex Styles, though, who raised some eyebrows with his play. An interception, a blocked punt, and he recovered that blocked punt for a touchdown. Pickerington Central over Pickerington North, 35-9.